Hey people, Army here, back with the next part of my Elden Ring playthrough. So in the last episode, we took down Radahn, our third lord, and then right at the end we saw a star came down. Now, I'm not going to cover this off fully, because literally there is hours and hours of extra content on the back of this, and if you watch any guide on Ranni's quest line or Fia's questline or Blaidd's questline. Basically, the star lands here, and it opens up a whole new section of the underground. So if you look here now, I think I have done the majority. I think there is one section maybe in the middle, which is like basically a giant underground castle, which I'm not able to get to. But yeah, we've got the whole of this area. Um, we've got the whole of this area and all of this down here. Some very interesting boss battles, really interesting NPC interactions, and a potential for, I think, like an extra 3 different endings on the basis of that. But like I said, there's so many in-depth guides. I really don't want to cover it off, and I also don't want to spoil it for you because there's so many cool things down there, so many awesome weapons. But what I will show you is that Blaidd is now here, and he has gone crazy. And what this is going to do is this is going to net us his armor. So we'll finally have our guts armor. This guy's strong. He does not stagger. Oh. Okay, that is the special move of his greatsword by the looks of it, and I'm hoping we can also get this. God. Oh, follow up. Okay, I wasn't expecting the third hit. But be very careful when I'm using the barbaric. Oh, Jesus. Explosion, I forgot about that. When I'm using the barbaric roar. So if you want to use an R2, I would suggest you use a jump in R2 unless you know an enemy's going to be stationary for a long time, because you'll get locked into like a 3-hit swing. But it does buff your strength real nice. Oh, he's a tap away. Royal Greatsword. Blaidd's armor. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, well, that is slightly disappointing that his sword is magic. I mean, I was kind of thinking when he did that skill and he shot in the air, that it had some sort of extra attributes, but yeah, it's unfortunate they had to be intelligence rather than faith. But I mean, I'm happy with my my greatsword. So here we go. Here is the armor set. I think I might drop the cape. It does look very sick though. So here's the armor set without the cape on. It's so reminiscent of Guts' armor. It's unbelievable. I mean, what I can do is rock around like this, and then as soon as we're ready to go crazy in battle, we can transform to the black dog or the wolf. So in terms of what's next for us now, we've covered off the west, the south, and the east. So it's now finally time to go north. So as I mentioned, we have got the access to the Lift of Dextus. Once again, the first medallion is in Hate, and the second one is in Pharos, so over here. But there also seems to be this alternative path through the Veiled Village. So, I mean, to me, this seems slightly like the easy route. So we will try this route first, see how we go, and then hopefully we'll end up finally in the northern section of the map. So I'll just skip ahead to that Grace checkpoint now. Okay, so I've skipped ahead slightly here, basically so you're not watching me climb 3 long ladders and a short lift with not a lot in between, apart from a few miners, and we're now on the precipice. So, as I've mentioned before, this is meant to be the secret path through if you don't find the medallions. But I think there's quite a bit of content that potentially you're missing if you don't take this way. So yeah, we're gonna keep following the path up. I'm not too sure exactly how long this area is, but I'm sure there's going to be some sort of, well, let's call it punishment for players who haven't found those medallions in the 2 towers. Time to try jumping. Get across here. Nice. You could probably make that jump as well if you really wanted to, but it doesn't look like there's anything there. Okay, we've got a ladder going down here. I've actually, obviously as you can notice, I've switched to the grafted greatsword for the time being, just because we've kind of hit a bit of a plateau with our normal greatsword. So basically, I think I need 3 level 6 or 3 level 7 smithing stones, one or the other. Yeah, I'm just not finding them at the moment. See, level 4. Whereas the grafted greatsword, because it's a special weapon, it takes the somber stones, and it only goes to +10, and it's at +9 already, just because of how much easier those materials are to collect. Because you actually only need 1 per level as well. Now, I've come across one of these before. This is actually an enemy singing. It's like a gargoyle mother. See, all the gargoyles are coming in to protect her. Yeah, the range on this feels slightly shorter, God, than the normal greatsword. I'm also being slightly reckless because I have, as well as going through the very difficult Nocron and doing all the secrets and bosses etc. down there, I have also gone over, once again, combing areas, making sure that I have covered off everything. Yeah, so I found a few caves and things that I'd missed before, but obviously with this bad boy, everything was being one shot and not doing a lot of damage to me. Saying there's an item ahead here, I kind of don't want to trust it, but we'll give it a go. Oh wow, there we go. Worth it. I don't really want to do this jump back though. It's like, what's the appropriate angle for this? Ugh. And now we've got squids. We've got miners, squids, and gargoyles. Lush combination. You can just see the eyes staring at you in the distance. Yeah, I mean, I am pretty darn strong right now, just because of the ordeal of going through the knock-on, and also the amount of items and things you found down there. Not just like, obviously rare equipment and things, but like lots of just normal runes and things, like the ones that you pop for levels, like loads and loads of them. So yeah, I've really beefed up my character big time. Yeah, to the point now where I'm kind of thinking, okay, do I just stop leveling up? Because I had like quite a lot of souls left over. Like, because I wanted to get my strength to 40, my health to 40, my endurance to 30, which I've done now. So it's like, okay, well, do I put some points into something else now? Wow, this one's pulling out all the stops. I can't even hit it where it is. Okay, that's just annoying. There we go. Okay, so the elevator there looks like the main way. Let's just pop back to that ladder. It looks like there's just an item over here. Let's use our greatsword buff. Yeah, a couple of jumping attacks. Should stagger it. Okay. Love it when that happens. There we go. 4,000 odd damage from a riposte. Oh no, 1,000 damage charge attack. Right, there's a little drop off here as well before we go up this elevator. Yeah, the requirements for that sword we just picked up, the God Curve sword, pretty low to be honest. Okay, so this is why we didn't skip this area. Extra boss. Right, what have we got? What have you got in store for us, game? It was big. Okay, it's one of these guys. I've taken on one of these before. I think it was in a random dungeon. This one has got a lot more lava going on though, to be fair. Wow. Just chunking our health down there with that lava. Double chug. And the tail whip would obviously catch us. Surprised we haven't got a stagger because I am laying into him big time. There we go, there's the stagger. That sword, oh we get the sword. And a trophy. I mean, this might be what we're looking for, because it's a great sword. The skills in strength, dex, and faith. So everything I keep finding ends up being magic. This is actually faith. Let's have a look. And what's the interesting? And then the follow-up is a big smash. Yeah, definitely a weapon that I will be testing out and playing with a bit. But yeah, I've kind of got to the point now where there's so many weapons that work with strength, but also magic, that I'm kind of thinking, do I redistribute my stats? Okay, so at this plateau, so this is our next area up north. And a site of grace here. Okay, so I just went ahead and checked. So I took the lift up, and you basically just come out by here instead. So literally a stone's throw away by taking the medallion lift instead of the secret passage. Interestingly, there was an NPC waiting at the top of the lift of Dextus. So I'll just confirm this for you. So here we have the Boiled Prawn Shack. Hopefully you have that on your map. And then down here by this telescope, there is this little hut type building. I don't know what the word you would use for it. A little stone structure, and there's an NPC there who has their necklace stolen. She'll ask you to try and find a necklace, and the guy at the boiled prawn shack will have the necklace because he stole it from her. You got two options: one, pay to have it back, or two, kill him for the necklace. Once you give the necklace to the NPC here, she gives you the Volcano Manor invite. So once I got to the top of the lift, she was standing there, and then she transported me over to Volcano Manor. So that looks like it's a completely separate area from the Atlas Peak. So let's have a quick gander around here, see what's going on, and then we either go towards the capital by the looks of it, or we go to Volcano Manor. Yeah, to be honest, this seems to be the most efficient way I've found so far of doing things. Yeah, so if you just set a couple of waypoints, try and find... Oh, Jesus! A boss straight away. Wow. Right, go Mini-Me! I haven't had a chance to show this off yet. Wow, he took a chunk of his health. But he is more than capable of knocking us straight off our horse. Like, this seems like a really random place for a boss. I wonder if this is going to be like the that magic dragon and he's just going to fly off. Let's back up a sec, I can't see what he's doing. Oh, and as soon as I said it, he did fly off. Okay, well that was a very short encounter. Right, well, before we were rudely interrupted, yeah, so this seems to be like the best way I've found so far. Obviously testing and learning over the first few episodes in terms of what we were doing there and how we were approaching things and how I've kind of gone forward and developed the way that we're doing the episodes now. Okay, we've got an NPC here, but yeah, grabbing these map fragments just so you open everything up first, then exploring seems like the most efficient way so far.
Ah, we meet again. In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me. The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Now I'm tracing the path Melania took, after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Okay, interesting. So Melania, she's the one that I have the statue of that came in the collector's edition. When we saw the early gameplay trailers of the game as well, we saw that battle between Melania and Radahn. Now this NPC, I can't remember if I covered it off at all or not, but when I was exploring the western region, there was a guy here saying that his daughter was lost. So I found her in the Church of the Plague. Then there was a bit of dialogue between the two of them, and then there was an item right over here in the heart of the swamps, which is just an awful area to go through, to be honest. Hence why I didn't show it, because it is just, yeah, very slow, very annoying enemies in there. But there was an item that I found here. I took it back to Gary's shack, and then he worked on it for a time. Then when it was finished, I then took it back again to the Plague Church, and then she was sent on her way. So it seems like now that the game wants us to, well, either find some sort of sword or some sort of arm even to replace the one she lost. Okay, we've got a golden seed. Nice. Okay, let's have a look. How strong are these guys? Can they take a hit? Okay. Just about take a hit. I said, it seems like the boss weapons are pretty OP, especially consumers. You can just level them up so quickly. I say boss weapons are special weapons because it's not limited to just bosses. I think it's any. Whoa! What was that? Ah, it's a bloody ballista up there. Oh god. Horsey. Let's take this guy out. Yeah, basically any weapon that has its own unique L2, let's say that, special ability, then they all seem to use the Somber Stones rather than the normal Smithing Stones. So, Lendale soldiers, so that is the capital that we'll eventually be headed to. Okay, you got a nice beefy sword. They actually put the Zweihander in this game, and it is in one of the merchants. I think it's right down to the west, near where the walking temples are. And I was considering rocking the Zweihander, but I was thinking I've just done too many Dark Souls playthroughs with that weapon. Oh god. Anyway, let's continue our pursuit of the first map fragment. I've noticed as well since these last couple of updates, I mean, I think Bandai have been very good in communicating with the fans. I think that's what you want to see from any publisher, where they're constantly saying, right, we know there's this issue, we're putting out an update, and they've put out quite a few already. But I have noticed there's more issues with the horse recently. So it seems like every time, not every time, more often than before, when I'm trying to mount my horse, he just won't show up. Like literally I have to do it like 2 or 3 times and then he'll appear. So let's have a look at the map. So we've got the first half, we've got an Erdtree there, meaning we should have another little mini-boss there. Some sort of mines here, which I'm guessing, like the other red one of these was one where I could get upgrade materials. I think it was, yeah, this one here, and that was where you could get the ball bearing to permanently buy the upgrade materials from the shop. So I'll definitely be checking that out. This guy is also from the Round Table as well.
Ah, look who we have here. How delightful to meet a familiar face, even after departing the Round Table hold. I've been doing some learning of my own since then, actually, and will happily pass it along to you.
Okay.
I'm yet to find the noble gold mask. I suppose he'll be closer to the Erdtree. The path ahead might be perilous, but tread it I shall. Since departing the Round Table hold, I've come to understand, in my solitude, how little it is I truly know. I'm yet to find, I suppose, the path ahead. Since departing, how little it is.
Okay, his inventory of spells is actually now increased as well. Yeah, that's a much powerful healing spell that he never had before.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Right, it seems like this other map fragment, there's a bridge down here, and that map fragment is just at the end of the bridge. What is this here? Is this just an enemy? I was like, what's this guy doing? Oh, he's got a great bow. Wonder if you can get this great bow. Oh, you can. And he drops it. Nice. So, like I said, we'll open up this beacon. Oh god. Attack from all sides. I'm guessing there's probably like a side entrance into this, because this is just like asking for trouble, isn't it? Can't believe the first one of these I fought, it just straight away dropped the great bow. Maybe it's scripted, maybe it's not. I don't know yet. I'd have to do it all over again to find out. Okay. Oh wow, there's a pair of tree sentinels. Oh! Okay, more golden seeds as well. Right, and there's a grace point. Let's grab all these things here, and then we'll deal with the tree sentinels. Here we go. So the capital is here, and then you've got the main pathway. Look, we're getting the guiding grace now, going across here towards the capital. So basically, I've got the whole of this area here to search out, and then there's also like a Volcano Manor seems to be going back on myself. So I think what we'll do is we'll fight these tree sentinels. We'll probably wrap the episode up then, and then in the next episode we'll go back on ourselves to Volcano Manor, and then in the meantime I can just have a good explore of this area, see if there's any goodies that I can share with you, and we'll go from there. Let's just get nice and buffed. Give him a good smack. I like how only one of the health bars disappeared, because I smacked him in the back and not the other one. Okay, there's the other one. It's almost too late though. Ow. I say too late. Let's try slapping me about straight away. Which is the weak one? Alright, let's find out. Okay, yeah. One down. I still haven't got the shield. You got the weapon the first time that you defeat them, I think. But I haven't got the shield. And their armor is pretty sick as well. Nice. There we go, there's the shield. Nice. No armor though. Okay, well, as I said, I've got a whole new area to explore now. See what goodies lie around. So I shall be taking care of that. And then in the next episode, we'll likely go back on ourselves toward Volcano Manor, and then yeah, see what we need to do to progress the story. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like the video, subscribe for more, and I shall see you in the next one.